brauche erstmal euren arkanen Verzauberer. Mit der quatschen wir gleich. Erstmal das Wichtigste.
Here you dogs. There is nothing that you know for them.
Did we have an appointment? Excuse my disorganization, but I'm in the middle of some delicate experiments. Someone actually interested in what I'm doing. Amazing. Well, allow me to explain. My experimentation involves a magical construct and a reagent that will allow the construct to maintain a field of permanent harmonic energy. Aha! So, you're a student of theoretical applied harmonics. Putting aside Ralston's constant of universal inversion for a moment, how would you approach the problem? Draw the harmonic energy into the reagent, or allow it to generate its own field? Calipers? That's utterly ridiculous. Maybe long ago you could just find calipers in every household across Tamriel, but not anymore. Hold on. You've given me a brilliant idea. Just as calipers hold materials in place, a soul siphon can hold magic fields in place. Genius! And I'm sure you've completely worked out how to counteract complete dimensional collapse, right?
But I strongly recommend against it.
Anuriel seems to think that seeing me on the streets might bolster the city's morale.
Layla is of course! 9 is the most basic of magical principles. Oh, how stupid of me. That completely takes care of all your basic problems. Magicka burn, dimensional collapse, and thermic drift. You've done it! Now if I can only remember what we were originally talking about.
Was?
Yes, I could use some help with that. An assistant, perhaps? No. Maybe a familiar. No, too messy. Well, at any rate, organization is not my strong suit. Not at all. I need as much help as I can get. In fact, if you could retrieve a few things for me, I could start on my next set of experiments. As you can imagine, I tend to forget things often. Leave things around. I really must learn to put these things away. What I need is my Dwemer stirring spoon, my orichalcum ingot, and my grand soul gem. In fact, I could use them immediately. Bring those items back to me, and I'll be happy to experiment on you. No, that isn't right. I'd be happy to reward you. Excellent. I can't wait. Well, why are you still standing here? Oh, right. You need to know where they are. That would help. Let's see. Last time I used the Dwemer's spoon was at my dear friend Bodhi's house in Iverstead. Fellstar Farm, I believe it's called. The orichalcum ingot should still be at Winterhold at the Frozen Hearth Inn. I don't know why I didn't just take it with me. And last is the soul gem. I left that one in Windhelm at the White Phial Alchemy Shop. It was a good trade, too. Oh well. Winterhold. You want the college there. They teach quite a bit. Okay. Now where did I put those spiders?
Need something? You here to see the Jarl? Did you have some sort of official business here?
Welcome to Mistvale Keep. I'm Jarl Layla's steward, Anuriel. You're welcome in Riften, as long as you continue to obey our laws. If there's anything I can help you with, you have but to ask. The Jarl has put out a bounty on some bandits. Here, take a look at this decree for details. As steward, I serve as an intermediary between the Jarl and her subjects. I also handle the less important and day-to-day policies that affect daily life in Riften. Lately, I've had my hands full suppressing these ridiculous accusations of corruption in the keep.
Ooh.
There are those that believe the Jarl does nothing for this city, that it's corrupt and run by the Blackbriar family. I can assure you that this is entirely false. We are fully in control of everything. Nah, I don't think so. I believe it to be a falsehood perpetrated by the Empire in order to generate mistrust between the Jarl and her subjects. Don't
Echt
worry.
jetzt?
We are fully in control of everything. Maven Blackbriar is the owner of the largest and most profitable business in all Skyrim, the Blackbriar Meadery. We're pleased to have her in Riften. She brings stability,
I wish to
opportunities for
travel about the
employment,
city.
and
Prepare an
strategic
escort
value to
for
our
this.
city.
Begging your pardon, my lady, but I strongly recommend against it.
I'd hardly call them a guild, more like unorganized rabble.
My lady,
In fact,
there could be
I
agents
wouldn't
of
say
the
they were a
Empire
threat
looking
at
for an
all.
opportunity like that,
No, our
perhaps
resources
kill.
should be spent on
Are you willing to
preparations
take
for
that risk?
invasion.
No, of course, you're right, Unmid. I'll stay here for now.
Okay. Da ist mir gerade was runtergefallen, sorry. Scheiße.
Welcome to Riften, traveler. I hope the road fared well for you.
Everything all right?
What can I do for you?
Don't worry about me. I'll be fine.
Imperial dogs.
Good.
There's nothing that's too low for them.
Well, I feel Ulfric's cause is just.
Anurian,
My
would you
concern
please
is for
start
the people of the
declaring that
Rift.
city is safe for the
How
Jarl
can they
and
continue
more?
to lead their
You and I
already
both know
meager
that is the
lives
truth.
with dark clouds looming
I
overhead?
would never knowingly
My
place
heart
them in
goes out to
danger.
them.
You know that.
If only our coffers were
Why do you
deeper,
always
I could
question
protect
my
them
judgment?
as they were my own
You
family.
don't trust me.
I trust you. I'm just concerned about her safety.
With the
that's all.
Stormcloaks at his back,
Don't be
Ulfric's poised to rid Skyrim of the
angry with
Empire's
you.
forces and invalidate our involvement with the White Gold
Go to my
Concordat.
chambers later and we can discuss this
Many
situation.
have died taking up arms for this cause. I fear that the land will be stained with blood for years to come. Surely you're aware of the Great War between the Imperials and the Elves who called themselves the Aldmeri Dominion? When the smoke cleared, the White Gold Concordat was signed. It was supposedly a treaty aimed at establishing peace within the Empire.
Mhm.
One of the terms of the treaty was the outlawing of worship to Talos. To the Stormcloaks, this was viewed as the moment when the Empire became unworthy of the allegiance of any true Nord. Is that so? Well, it's good that you brought this to my attention. Anuriel seems to think that seeing me on the streets might bolster the city's morale. Very well. I'll have Unmid prepare an escort soon. It's time to travel about the city. Very well. What would you like to know?
So einiges.
I'm grateful for her. Maven Blackbriar has assured me that the Thieves Guild will be brought to justice and dealt with appropriately. She's one of our city's most influential citizens. Maven is one of the few people I can trust. We're all eager to see them brought to justice. Maven Blackbriar has assured me that they're being dealt with appropriately. As one of our city's most influential citizens, she's taken it upon herself to oversee their incarceration. Sadly, they're proving elusive, but I have confidence that Maven won't give up until this city has been rid of them all. Good journey to you.
What brings you here?
Hey, what do you think you're doing dragging those muddy boots in here? This is the Jarl's Keep for the Bella's sake. Oh no, and an adventurer of all things. You're not diseased, are you? By the gods, I just got over that case of ataxia, and now this. Do you promise? I'm not sure I believe you. Well, Andrea always says the same, and the next day she's tracking Divine's know what in here again.
Es?
My RK, I feel a tickle in my throat.
What do you know?
What does that mean? Is it Bloodlung? The Blight?
In order to weaken the citizens' confidence in your ability to rule.
But I can't leave until I finish sweeping the hall.
That will be all.
What if I die before then? I mean, you look okay, but you also look strong. What if the disease has to be cured right away? What if it can't be cured? By the gods, it isn't lycanthropy, is it?
God, what the
Do my
fuck?
also carry to you? I better ask Dinya as soon as I finish for today.
God.
It's not paranoia. I was bedridden for the last 3 weeks with ataxia. My employer, I mean the Jarl, was very angry. There was so much dust. Before that, it was the rattles. I got too close to one of Valandria's jars and inhaled some kind of spore. And before I got the rattles, it was rock joint. And before that, it was collywobbles. In the brief time I've been made at Mistveil Keep, I've gotten Dampworm and the Droops, Witbane and Witherfoot. I've survived this long through perseverance, not paranoia. I dust the floors and wipe the tables, wash the dishes and change the linens. I make sure to clean every nook, cranny, crack, and corner of this place, and sometimes it's still not enough.
The Imperials think us all lawless beasts. I'm proof of their ignorance.
Son of a mud crab, are you joking? A little dirt never hurt anyone? Tell that to everyone who died in the Crimson Plague. All it takes is one rat in a crowded area to infect an entire city. One little spore flying up your nose. That's the really frightening part. Even Blackbriar told me we eat and breathe poisons every day. Same things that give us life could kill us. By Isemir's beard, that's the scariest sodding thing I've ever heard. If what she says is true, then every meal, every breath is like gambling with your life. I wish I could cook all my food in a stew of cure disease potions, but I can't afford the ingredients.
So what the fuck?
It depends. The dust tends to gather around the corners, and that's easy to sweep up. The court likes to feast, but nobility generally keeps the dining area clean. Thankfully, my duties don't extend to the barracks. The rug is a different story. It's not as easy to spot dust and dirt, and even harder to get out stains. Valandria offered to make some sort of liquid soap concoction out of goat fat and lavender, but thankfully she forgot about it. Of course, that's part of the problem. That wizard is always forgetting about her experiments. It's almost like she gets halfway done and then it turns into something else. I have no idea what is and isn't trash, but the flies sure do. They'll find a rotting piece of meat and lay their eggs. Come dawn, the keep will be riddled with maggots inching their way across the floor. Goodbye.
Die hat gerade meine Psyche terrorisiert. Bruder, what the fuck?
I get that I can be a bit...
Stop! Do something!
Was?
But if I settle down...
Time to finish this!
Ich hab seinen Arm abgeschnitten, let's go. Verkaufen, mitnehmen, 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 mitnehmen. Ja, der hat jetzt seinen Arm verloren, finde ich gut. Okay, warte, was sagt die Quest? Ist so, das ist schon unusual to wechseln. Ah. Okay. Von hier nach hier arbeiten. Das kriegen wir hin. 2 Sachen sind hier. Na, sehr gut. Jo. Was ist das denn hier? Müssen wir auch noch gleich hin. Oder irgendwann mal. So grundsätzlich müssen wir da mal hin. Okay.